Hey there, what's up guys? This is CryptoMac and we are watching Crypto with CryptoMac. Hope you guys are doing great today. Before going into this video, please like this video and also subscribe this channel in order to support this channel. So first we have a great news, that is Bitcoin broke $12,000, but it's not a breakout because it became a fake out. That is, it breaks $12,000 and it couldn't able to maintain above $12,000 and it broke below $12,000. So it may be not good for Bitcoin. Let's see what is happening with the price. We will be seeing that one, and we'll be seeing this one, that is Bitcoin price breaks $12,000, but it is the final hurdle before 15K. This was mentioned before the fake out happened. So this article is mentioned before that Bitcoin drops below 12,000. So but actual scenario which is explained here is happened now. So let's see about this one. And we have a massive news, that is a veteran investor changes his mind, Bitcoin is a safe haven. So we'll be seeing this one. This is the major thing, and we'll be seeing this article's main interview video and what he is saying about the crypto. So let's dive into this video. First of all, we can start with the market analysis in CoinMarketCap. Let's see the top 10 coins. We have Bitcoin minus 2.55%, we have Ethereum minus 1.46%, and we have XRP, that is minus 4.56%. We have Chainlink down 6.56%, Bitcoin Cash minus 4.4%, Litecoin minus 2, Bitcoin SV minus 4, Cardano minus 3.37%, EOS minus 5.10%. So all in all, everything is in red. The top 10 coins are in red. So we can see all the cryptocurrencies are bleeding. And next, let's see the top gainers. Okay, top gainers first. Okay, top gainers, we have Earn Finance, that is now it's near to Bitcoin price, that is $10,460. It's almost coming near to Bitcoin price, and we have 17.73% up. Theta, we have 17.29% up, and we have Swipe, that is 15.15% up. We have Solana 14.13% up. OMG Network plus 6.52%. We have Basic Attention Token, that is BAT, that is 4.94% up. We have REN, that is 4.83% up. In terms of gainers today, not much, because almost most of the coins are dropping, and we have a less number of gainers. You can see the gaining or gainers are very much less for today. Now we have covered market analysis. Next, we are going to see about the price. This is important. This is important about the Bitcoin price. We have to discuss this because it happened in a wrong way what we expect. You can see that it broken $12,000 level, and it went to massive up to $12,500. Then after that we have a slight slanting decline. Then it broke heavily below $12,000, and now it is trading at $11,900, still near to 12,000, but it's below 12,000. Now this support will be acting as a resistance for the Bitcoin price. We also have, again, we have tested that also. You can see here, after the breakout, that is towards downside, it went up to 11,800. Then it climbed up, and then again it tested here the $12,000 mark. It again tested that, and you can see it went to $12,085. The 12,100 is the main resistance. Now it tested again, then it drops down. Now this is acting as what the price is, 11,890. That is around 11,900 is acting as a support, because you can see here it has been rejected at this price lots of time, 1, 2, 3, and we can see here also, here. So now this is acting as a support for the price, and we have one trend line that is coming over here. You can see So if this broke, we can expect a a small kind of bearish scenario, and you can see if it breaks this, you can expect a price up to $11,400. So this is the next support we have when once this trend line has broken. So this is about the price, and it has to move up because to the $12,000 is like a psychological barrier. 1, 2, and we have 3. So yesterday's breakout is fake out. That is what mentioned before in this article. We can see that they mentioned that this has been published before, after the breakout, and after this breakout, and before this downside breakout. So when this article has been published when the price was around here. So we can see that what they mentioned is Bitcoin price breaks $12K, but is it the final hurdle before $15K? What they are mentioning is whether the breakout is a real breakout or it may become a fake out. They are mentioning both the scenarios. You can see here, because what they mentioned clearly is $12,000 breakout failed to catalyze a stronger rally, and in the chart they have mentioned, you can see here. Okay, now you can see the breaks massive resistance zone. It breaks massive resistance zone, and then what happened is, you can see the volume is lagging behind heavily. When there is a breakout of heavy resistance or anything support, the volume has to be higher. The volume determines whether it's a clear breakout of the resistance or any other supports. So in this case, you can see the volume is lagging behind heavily, and it was mentioned in this article before during this breakout. And also you can see the breakouts they have mentioned here about the breakouts can lead to fake outs. And before that, what they also mentioned is, and also what they mentioned is, for bullish scenario, they have mentioned other thing, right? Other thing that 100-day and 200-day moving average, the price is still holding above 100-day and 200-day moving average, which is a major support for bullish momentum. You can see here we have 200-day moving average. See, the price is moving above 200-day moving average. Let's see 100-day moving average. Wait a minute, let's see 100-day moving average, so we can just relate whether the price came down now below 100-day moving average. Okay, so yeah, regarding now, wait a minute, now the price came below 100-day moving average. When this article was written, you can see they have mentioned clearly that good part is the Bitcoin is still acting above 100-day and 200-day moving averages, which support the current bullish momentum. But that is during this time when the price was here during the breakout. At that time, you can see the 100-day moving average, and we can see the 200-day moving average. So at that time, you can see the price is still above. But we have to see in the long-term perspective. So I'm going to see in terms of 1 hour time frame, it broken the 100-day moving average. But I have to see in terms of day time frame. That will mention that clearly, because it's a long-term scenario. In terms of long-term, it's still bullish, because you can see that in daily time frame, both the 100-day moving average and 200-day moving average is way down. It's around 9,000, it's around $10,000, the 100-day moving average, and we have 200-day moving average standing around $9,000. So it's both has been way away from this price, and since this price is holding above both 100-day and 200-day moving average, as mentioned in this article, it's still in a bullish momentum. And let's see what they have mentioned in the breakouts that can lead to fake outs. They have mentioned clearly about that. I think this happened previously. Yeah, this happened previously before this breakout, before the yesterday's breakout. This happened previous times. You can see during June. Yeah, it happens during June. What it happened is, and it was $10,000 at that time. The $10,000 was acting as a resistance, and it broken. See, tested here, then it broken, and people thought it has broken completely. But next, what you can see is, this is, I think, wait a minute, it doesn't mention which time frame. I think it's daily, or it's not mentioned here. So the people thought it would be a real breakout, but it's a fake out. You can see next, I think maybe it's a daily chart, maybe in 2 to 3 days it came down below that resistance level, drops back in a range and towards the support. So this is what we called as fake outs, and we will be seeing why these fake outs are happening. So you can see here, usually when someone shorts, they place their stop loss above the recent high, and this grants very obvious the liquidity pool, as all obvious stop loss are placed above this resistance high. Usually when someone is shorting, what they will do is they will place their stop loss. When they were trading, what they will do is they will place their stop loss above any all-time high or any resistance levels. We know some resistance, right? So they will place their stop loss a little above the resistance level. So if someone is shorting, means their stop loss will be the buy orders, which means there will be a huge liquidity among that area. So for that, you can see there, therefore a move slightly above recent high can trigger all those stop losses. Yeah. So some huge investors, what they will do is they need to sell. So in case of selling, they need more buyers. In order to get that buyers, what they will do is they will try to break out, and they will try to capture all the stop losses. That is buy stop losses. We can see it will trigger all the stop losses and fueling a move in the opposite direction. As the chart shows an example, this is what this will happen. So the crucial barrier remains to be seen with the $12,000 level. If that level doesn't grant us support, a similar move toward the range low is likely to occur. That is what happened yesterday. You can see this one. This is a real fake out, and I'm going to see here on 1 hour time frame, so you can easily get the point. So you can see here, this is what happened. It broke on this $12,000 level, and this $12,000 level has to act as a support because it was a huge resistance before, but it fails to do so. It fails to hold as a support. That was happened yesterday, and it came down, and now this was acting as a support. What is that? Is 11,900. So it's still below 12,000. Now it's still ranging below 12,000. So $12,000 is still acting as the resistance for this case, and you can see the chart comparison here, and what it was mentioned in this mentioned here. You can see this was mentioned here, right? And this was a fake out. One big candle, then followed by 2 to 3 small candles, then down one big candle. And you can see here it's in 1 hour time frame. If you see in around 4 hour time frame, you can see that it will be one big candle. Wait a minute. See here, it will be one big candle, then followed by small candles, then dropped big candle. So this is what fake out means. And in case of bearish scenario, what they mentioned is, in case of bearish scenario, this is about the bearish scenario, and they have mentioned that is this will be a fake out. It will go above $12,000, then it will come below $12,000, then this support will be acting as a major support. That is $11,500 will be acting as a major support. Then we will be having a testing of again the $12,000 level, then it will go down. This is in case of bearish scenario. So this is all about the price. And in case of bullish scenario, but it doesn't happen, this was mentioned, it will break, and this major $12,000 has to act as a support. If it is acting as a support, means we will be expecting this price. See this here, there is one big testing and the retesting zone, then it will go up. But this doesn't happen yesterday, but so it was a fake out. It has to be like this. If it is a real breakout, means one, it go up, then it came, and here it is retesting, then it has to go up. It should be like this, but it doesn't happen, so it was a real fake out. Okay, now this is all about the Bitcoin price, and this is all about this article we have read now. And next we have to analyze the Ethereum price analysis. So for Ethereum, you can see here, Ethereum, in case of Ethereum, it is still maintaining above the bigger resistance, that is $420. you can see it's now acting as the greatest support. One time it was a greatest resistance, now it is acting as the greatest support. You can see here the price is still maintained above this level. Once it is broken, then we have small retested, then it touches for $40, then again here we have a greater support over here, then again it went to $440, then again this was acting as a support zone. So, and also this 200 moving average is also acting as a support zone, but you have to be too cautious that it cannot able to go above this one. You can see it was struggling at this zone, $440 level 1 and 2 times it has made this one. It looks like a double top, but in case of downward side we can see here also double bottom has been formed. So double bottom is in case of a bearish scenario, that price has to be more down, and then we'll be having a double bottom. But in this case you can see the price go up a lot, then we have a double top. So and also the price is ranging between these two levels, and also the price is ranging between these two levels. You can see 420 to 440, only $20 difference, that is the price is ranging. So it looks like a range bound market, and you can see, let's hope what will do. You can see here this is a small trend line over here. If this breaks, then we can expect then $440, and $440 breaks, we have $490. And in case of bearish, it has, if it breaks this and it also breaks this level, that is the 200 moving average, if this both happen, what it will do is the price will find a support. I think over here also we have a support over here. This is the support zone. You can see 1 2 3 4, so $400. So we will be seeing a support over $400, then we will be having a support at $366. This is about Ethereum. And we have one more news, that is this is the main thing. The veteran investor changes his mind, and he is mentioning that Bitcoin is a safe haven. And who is that? Is he's a George Ball, former Bitcoin opponent. He was an opposing Bitcoin in his early days. He was against the blockchain technology. Now he has changed his mind, and now he is coming into crypto. And who he is an CEO of financial service firm Sanders Morris Harris, and also a former CEO of Prudential Securities. So he believes that Bitcoin may be the best option for the investors seeking a safe haven from Fed's economic measures. We know that because of this pandemic, Feds are doing different controversial economic measures. They are they are getting more stimulus checks. They are doing more stimulus checks, and because of that, they have to pay it later, right? So if in order to pay it later, what they have to do is there are two ways. First way is they have to increase their taxes to the country and to the people. They have to put more taxes. So this will be difficult for the peoples to pay more taxes, and it will also affect the people's money. So in case of that, they can't put more high taxes. And one more thing, what they can do is they have to print more dollars. If they are printing more dollars, means what will happen is the dollar value will be going down. So the dollar will lose its value, and because of that, it will also affect the economy. Because of these two things, most of the investors they're changing their mind, and they are diverting to cryptos, because this is now manipulated. Now the entire government and entire market is now manipulated because of pumping the market using stimulus checks. Now it's in the control of government. And what he said is, and you can see, and what he mentioned is, I have never said this before, and I have always been a blockchain, cryptocurrency and blockchain opponent. But if you look right now, the government can't stimulate the markets forever. This is the actual scenario. They can't simulate the markets in long term. They can do it in short term, but it will if they are doing it for long term, it will affect the economic greater. The liquidity flow will end. See, the liquidity flow will end sooner or later. The government's got to start paying for all the stimulus, because the government getting more stimulus, and now what they have to do is, after that they have to pay that, right? They have to repay it. So because of that, they have to pay all the stimulus, the deficits, and the very smart and well deserved subsidies that is providing to the people. the money who is providing to the people, they have to pay it back. So it will be a huge thing if it goes beyond a limit. So that's what they are thinking. They are stimulating the government, and they are making these policies, and they are making these measures. This will affect the economy in future. So what they are thinking is, okay, Bitcoin may be a safest haven which cannot be manipulated. That's why they are turning towards the Bitcoin, and most of the investors are turning towards Bitcoin. And in recent times, we have seen that the MicroStrategy firm's CEO has also invested his huge money. That is, from the reserve, they have made 50% of their reserve to Bitcoin. These are the you can see these are the signs of these are the warning signs that is the economy over there is not good, and they are turning towards digital assets. And he mentioned that, are they going to raise the taxes that high? Yeah, we have discussed now. And or if not, they are going to print money. This is the two way I mentioned right now. These are the two ways. If they print money, that debases the currency. You know that if they print more money, it will devalue the currency, and probably everything like tips, treasury, inflation protected securities can be corrupted. So and the very wealthy investors or trader probably will turn into Bitcoin or something else which is a stable one. So Bitcoin is, we know that it cannot be manipulated, so most of them are turning towards this side. And now let's see the real interview with George Ball now.
Well, George, what assets should investors get into, say, outside of equities?
I've never said this before, and I've always been a blockchain, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin opponent. But if you look right now, the government can't stimulate the markets forever. The liquidity flood will end. And sooner or later, the government's got to start paying for some of the stimulus, for some of the deficits, for some of the well-deserved, very smart subsidies that it's providing to people. Are they going to raise taxes that high? Or if not, are they going to print money? If they print money, that debases the currency. And probably even things like TIPS, Treasury Inflation Protected Securities, can be corrupted. So the very wealthy investor or the trader probably turns to Bitcoin or something like it as a staple.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear you say that. I mean, we heard Jamie Dimon talk about Bitcoin before.
Jamie's at least a partial convert. I'm not sure that he's a total convert. And then the notion isn't to hide or to seek a tax refuge, but to have something that can't be undermined by the government and that won't become worthless if the currency becomes worthless, or at least if enough Robin Hooders happen to believe that. If the Robin Hooders don't want to trade stocks as they have, where are they going to put their money? There are no yields today. And so Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency becomes a very attractive, either long-term, I want to make a safe haven for my money, or a short-term speculative bet. And I think it's where many people will turn after Labor Day, Fred.
So it's Bitcoin, huh? Well, thanks, George, for your investing tips.
And now we have seen that interview, and this is all about the current situation going on. And this is good for cryptocurrencies, because now we have more attention towards this cryptocurrency world, and enterprises are coming to this crypto world, and they are signing up. All the huge companies are signing up with different projects, and now they are digitizing. And again, we have investors, they are turning towards this side, crypto world. And this is the time, this is a huge for cryptocurrency world. And now it's starting. This is starting, guys. This is the 2016 cycle is starting again. So, and this is the starting early stage. So we are still in the early stage before Bitcoin making all-time high. So we are still in the early stage. We are still in the early stage of bull run, next bull run. So this is insane. So be an early adopter and be in this bull run before it starts. This has to be done in early as much as possible. So we have to be in the track before the bull run starts. That is more important, guys. That is more important, and it's now happening. It's now happening, and it's now starting. So that's all for today. We have seen different news and we have covered the technical analysis of Bitcoins and market analysis of all cryptos. So we have covered everything, and please like this video and also subscribe this channel in order to support this channel. I will be delivering more content in further videos, and I will be also starting the new series that is Crypto Cricks. We have named that one Crypto Cricks, and that will be covering all other cryptos, and we will be having another videos above from the Crypto Cricks that will cover all other crypto news. So that's all for today. We have seen everything. See you guys in another video with Crypto with Crypto Mac. Until then, signing off, Crypto Mac.